Today we're at Graystones and we're here to meet Dad Leisure Skateboarding. I'll have a chat with him, catch up, and hopefully have a good old skate session. So here we are. There's the man in question.
How are we doing?
Not out.
Good to see you.
And have you got a kind of light trick for us? First go.
Currently working on ollie on manual pad, ollie on the way back, and then trying to nose stall on it on the ledge afterwards. So yeah,
Right, let's see what we've got.
no pressure.
Oh, I'll follow you. Nearly.
Close enough.
How are you feeling after that big slam today in that session?
Yeah, feeling very shell-shocked, dazed, a little bit of a sore neck, but happy to still be here.
Trooper, you got back up and you went and did it again.
Yeah.
On a different route probably, but still,
Like
did it again.
If I didn't get up and try again, then I'd have had that fear, so I had a good few attempts and landed it on the smaller ramp afterwards. So.
Yeah. Good session all in all, you got 2 new tricks out of it, so can't complain at that.
I definitely wasn't expecting to get the half cab fakey rock, is it?
Yeah, I think it's just half cab rock.
Half cab rock. Never expected to get that today, so that was good. And also, yeah, the drop-in as well, the axle still dropping.
Some people would never thought of it, like.
I would never have tried it if you weren't here. It nearly killed me, so thanks for that.
On his birthday as well, I might add.
Nearly died on my birthday. But yeah, I'm glad I did try it, and then towards the end there I did get the axle still dropping, rock to fakie, to then the half cab rock. So I managed to get the 2 new tricks in a line. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that, and I wouldn't have done that if I hadn't been skating with you. So
how long has it been skating?
This time round, I started in September, so what are we on now? March. So it's about roughly 6 months.
6, 7 months.
But I skated as a kid a lot. From the age of about 5 or 6, I had like a toy little skateboard, and then slowly upgraded right through till I was about 14. But it was only ever riding around, going out with my mates, just riding to my mate's house, whatever. Learned to ollie, and I was the only one in my group of friends that could ollie. And I could ollie over 2 decks when I was about maybe 12, 13, and that was like my big thing that I could do. I could ollie over 2 decks. But I never attempted flip tricks. Like flip tricks to me just seem like impossible, and they still do now.
I think like back then as well, like flip trick was like a bigger thing, weren't it? Like, like now, everyone can do it. You turn up and there's like a 6-year-old kid at the skate park, just casually doing a kickflip.
Back then I was skating with other people that could do those things. I might have been more inclined to try, but because I was like the only one in my group that could even ollie, I didn't really have anyone to push me. So with that, as you've noticed today, I'm really confident at ollieing. It came back quite quickly when I started in September, and I've been able to just progress with the ollie, and I haven't really got any further with other tricks. I can do the ollie onto 50-50.
Like everything else you're learning basically from fresh.
Basically,
that you've had before.
And the other thing, when I was a kid, there was no skate parks near me, so the transition side
a whole new
completely new. So yeah, beginner transition from September, and it still scares the hell out of me. And I've probably got, after today, maybe 5 tricks I can do. I said there was no parks near me as a kid. They had a half pipe, like a 6-foot half pipe. So what are you supposed to do with that as a kid? Like the only thing we had. So nobody used it, but it was just where all the troublemakers hung around. So
because no one else was using it for
as a skater, I wanted to avoid it really, because you go there, you're going to get killed anyways. It was just street skating really as a kid.
So is that what you prefer? You prefer the street skating rather than the actual park?
I feel more comfortable street skating, but I don't know how much I can progress now without, because I'm struggling so much with even the pop shove bits. I feel like I've hit a bit of a wall with the street skating, but that's the thing that came back. Whereas transition, even though it's been harder to learn and you need a bit more confidence to try things, I feel like I know where to progress.
You are progressing at a quicker rate.
Exactly,
I think like with the street as well, I think a good flat bank is would help a lot.
Yeah.
You can, even just doing an ollie on a flat bank, it's different than doing it on flat, so you feel like you're progressing and stuff. I need to ride up it, do nothing, but then come back down and do a fakey trick.
Exactly.
The fakey tricks and stuff.
Yeah, there's a few concrete parks or outdoor parks that have got flat banks near me now, so...
Now that's the one thing that's missing really from Graystones, like a good flat bank. Like I was showing you earlier on, there's like a little pyramid down in the grey area, but it's not really meant to be a flat bank, it's just a pyramid.
Yeah, exactly.
Transition over, so if you're trying to use it as a flat bank, you sort of get in the way of it, but that's the one thing we do really need here, is a good flat bank.
But the other thing we've been struggling with as well in the UK is obviously the weather. So we've got all these amazing outdoor parks here.
Last 6 months or so it's been terrible, hasn't it?
There's been like maybe 5 days where you could get out and skate in the last 6 months, and that's not even exaggerated.
On that note, if you could skate anywhere in the world, where would you pick?
I would love to have I'd love to go to the States and New York, and I would just love the confidence to skate the streets in New York. I'd like to just go and skate in the States, check out the parks over there, because they look like 10 times better than the ones we have here. Also, you get the weather. So yeah, I'd like to go to the States, and also just have the confidence to skate the streets, because even the curbs over there are better than ours. The biggest one I'm honest for the UK is getting down to Adrenaline Alley. I want to do Adrenaline Alley in Corby. Have you ever been there?
I've never been, but I see Kieran, one of the YouTubers, he always goes. He's always there. He skates there quite a lot. The section looks better than it does here as well. Again, it has the flat bank, and then it has all the other bits as well. It has the transition and the rail. I think it has a flat rail there as well in that beginner's section. Which is good. Whereas here it doesn't really have a flat rail. You got that little tiny waste of space rail in the middle, but there's no real flat rail, which I think is better than that other place. From what I've seen anyway, the footage right now.
See, that's the other thing I find at the UK, like outdoor parks, all the ones I've been to so far, there's no real good like ledge manual pad. I really struggle to find a good one, and when I do find one, it's either got like a bank before it, which I haven't figured that out yet, or it's set up for goofy, and I skate regular, so for me to get like a 50-50 on it, I'd have to approach it backside.
Where I'm from in Oldham, like, there's one decent-ish part, but some of them, the ramps again are a bit big, in like Country Green, and all the rest of the parts are literally built the same way. Nothing to them. There's literally full box, quarter pipe, flat bank, but they're all like quite big as well. And then they might have one variant of what the other one has. Like the one nearest to me has like a spine between ramps, like, and there's another one I think in short that has a box and a rail instead. They're just all very generic. They need like upgrading really, but the council don't want to know.
Yeah, it seems like there was some investment like 10 years ago, and now everything is ready for an upgrade.
I tried last year when I come back from Australia, like I'd sit all the great parks over there, I was trying to contact the council, and they were listening to me and stuff, and told me point forward, and then eventually they just like stopped me off. It was like, oh yeah, there's no funding for this. Yeah, they're building a new park in the centre of Oldham, just saying that they're knocking things down and refurbishing the area in the middle, but they're not actually putting anything in that area. They're putting a park there, but there's nothing going to be in the park, so to speak. That was my point. I was trying to say, like, if you would put this skate park there, or they're trying to do all this development to bring people into the town, and I'm trying to tell them, like, a good skate park or a good plaza would bring people in. I said I skate and I go everywhere. I've been all over the place. I said I literally go just for the skate park.
And then you're spending money on the cafes.
I don't go for any other reason. I go for the park and then stay and look around and say,
bringing business
I can guarantee you it will bring people in. Sometimes it's like talking to the wall, and you still have the old perception of skateboarding being rebellious and you're gonna stand in the corner smoking your draw. And
the problem is skate parks, because they're usually out the way in the back of the field somewhere, they attract that kind of activity, and it's not actually the skateboarders, it's not the skateboarders that do it.
It's just other people.
Yeah.
It's a shame, but that's the way England is, isn't it, at the minute.
We'll always find somewhere to skate there.
Other countries do seem to have it better. And I love, personally, I love Paris. I don't know if you've ever been to there, like, they seem to just like embrace skating over in Paris. There's a big square called Republica. It's like where the underground big tram stop there and stuff, and there's a big road jumps, and I think there's like a few cafes around it and that. But they've actually, because skaters used to always go there, they've actually gone and I'm presuming they teamed up with Volcom. It's like a big Volcom symbol sort of thing up in the middle. And they've put it there for skaters, right in the middle of the square. So you've got that, and then they've built this other little like 3-ledge thing a bit further down.
Only like, I think Barcelona's a bit like that as well. Either there's just a decent skate scene over there, or they, like say, embrace it the same. I've been told that the waterfront in Liverpool is supposed to be good as a skate spot, and I don't think you get any like trouble. I don't think you get moved on or anything. I think you can just, you are unofficially allowed to skate there. So I do want to do a little bit of a tour of Liverpool. It might be one of my next videos as the weather improves. One of my plans is to do a Liverpool video, because there's a few parks in a bit of a circuit, but also the waterfront as well for a bit of street skating. So yeah,
sounds like a good plan for the future. Hopefully I'll be able to get more videos like this where I'm meeting up with more YouTubers, and it'll be a meet and greet with one of you guys next, hopefully. But until then, yeah, it's been a hell of a session.
Yeah, enjoyed it.
And hopefully we'll meet up again in the near future. Until then, wish this guy a happy birthday. It is his birthday today.
Thank you.
And hopefully he has a good rest of his day, just like you guys do. Until then, see you in a bit, guys.